Where you going?
Going hunting.
For Dirty Dan?
Yeah, what you think?
I think you plan on being unsuccessful.
Man, you know Dirty Dan got that kickback.
Dirty Dan only shoots 357.
357 set him in heaven.
You know what, man? I know some guys that are going to tell you exactly what you need. You know what? Let me pull them up.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of New Age Outdoor Survival. My name is Mike Blankenship. This is Edward Massey, also known as the Ninja. Today we have something pretty cool for you guys. We got a bag dump. This is basically going over everything that we use during a hunt. Okay, that could also help you on your hunts out there as well.
So basically what you're saying is we're going to give an in-depth look of what we use on our hunts.
Yes, exactly.
Cool. That sounds cool with me. So guys, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. We'd definitely love to hear from you guys, especially if you see something that you guys use on your hunts that you don't see on our table. But without further ado, I think we should get right into it.
Let's jump into it.
All right. So Mike, what we got first?
All right. So the first thing we have is our
It's like our orange vest.
Yeah, the orange vest. So the orange vest could save your life. I mean, it's the most important thing that you're gonna wear.
Yeah, of course you want to wear orange just because you don't want to get shot out there. You want to be seen a little bit by the hunters at least, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Blaze orange vest. You gotta. It's a must-have while you're out there on your hunts. You don't want to go wrong with that. So, I mean, one of those vests, like, they're pretty cheap. You can get them at any kind of hunting store, Walmart, Academy.
Looks like you can get them as low as $10.
Yeah, $10, $5. You know, they're super cheap. So you guys make sure you pick one of those up before you go hunting because you're gonna want that. Okay.
Okay. So next one, what do we have here?
The next is gonna be our beanie. Okay. You're gonna want to wear again blaze orange. Okay, blaze orange, must have, save your life. We have our blaze orange beanie. Actually has a headlamp that's built into it. I mean, it's got 3 different brightness modes or whatever. Maybe, yeah, 3 different brightness modes. How much does one of these run us, Edward?
Looks like that's running about $13.99.
About 13.
Actually, no, $18.99.
$18.99 for one of these little beanies. Okay. So that's really cool to have. Like the headlamp.
You don't get something that you can at least be seen by other hunters.
Right.
I want to get something that's going to help you blend in.
Even if you don't get the headlamp, you can buy beanies for, super low, but get it blaze orange if you can. And I think that covers let's go over we got a couple other things here.
Camo.
Yeah, we got some camo. So
of course that's going to be important because, first you got to have something that the blaze orange is going to go over top of. You don't want to have some camo on. That way you can at least check it out enough for the deers not to see you.
Yeah, definitely. Always try to blend in with your environment. So if you're out walking in the woods, you want to wear camo. If you're in a ground blind or any kind of blind really, if there's a black backdrop in the blind, you want to wear black, right? So just try to blend in with your environment no matter what situation you're in. That'll help you out a lot during your hunting. Let's see. So first off, I wear boots, like snake boots. preferably, because you never know what you might walk into. You don't want to be getting bit by no snake while you're out there. That'd be
You
terrible.
also want to make sure that your boots are comfortable.
Flashback. Ah, shit. These shoes are killing my foot. Shit's killing my butt.
Sure you don't want to change them?
Huh?
You don't want to change your shoes now? You want to change your shoes real quick before you go in here?
A few moments later.
Anytime you walk through trails or anything?
End of flashback.
Oh my
You don't want to be walking out there, because you could be
Yeah.
walking for miles.
Yeah,
You
you're out
never
there
know.
walking for miles. I mean,
And then you're going to be sitting out there for a while too. 'cause
Oh my gosh.
This is definitely a waiting game. So you definitely want to make sure that you have some comfortable equipment on.
Yeah.
Don't pull me from first episode.
oh man, that was bad.
So,
Your feet, definitely take care of your feet.
so guys, I think that concludes basically
dress for the weather.
dress. Yeah, dress for the weather.
Dress for the weather, because
Yeah.
it can get cold out there really fast. Like, it can get cold out there really fast. So definitely dress for the
Yeah, I
weather.
mean, if it's especially look at your temperatures, make sure that you plan your hunt.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to just go out there overdress on a hot day,
Yeah.
and then you have to sit there and strip down in the middle of things. The next thing you give up your location. So make sure that everything is planned at least, and you look at your weather and everything. So.
Right.
But yeah, so within that covers everything up from dress. So let's get ready to go into our next session. Mike, what we got next?
Next, we have scent control. Okay, scent control is a big must. It is a must-have, because especially during deer season,
Yeah, you don't want to get smelled by the deer at all.
man, at all.
You know what I mean, if you give up your position, that definitely ruins your hunt, and actually probably even ruins other people around you's hunt.
Yeah.
Just because there are other hunters out there. So.
For sure. As a matter of fact, T-Dog. T-Dog is a member of us as well. He's a member of New Age Outdoor Survival, and you guys will see him on future videos. He sent us a message,
Yeah, what do you say?
and he said,
Message from the dog.
a message from the dog, good old T-Dog. Scent control is a big must. Hunting a wooded public area. Once a doe blows at you, it can ruin the next few hours, possibly even the day. Deer can smell scent for up to 10 days after you leave, and a doe blowing at you makes you feel worse than missing a shot. We don't want that, right?
Cool. So, looks like that's a good message from the dog.
Yeah.
Looks like that dead downwind spray is running for about a good $12.99.
$12.99.
And then the deodorant over there looks like a good $5.99. Hide your scent like that,
yeah.
Still stay,
Still stay fresh.
stay fresh, but still hide your scent.
And then we got the wind detector. This thing comes in handy. you
Yes,
guys.
yeah, especially that definitely comes in handy. So,
Play the wind.
so you know which way the wind is blowing and everything.
sure.
That's running for about a good $3.99.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not that expensive. We
No,
also
they-
have the bundle that you can get. The bundle is running for $37.99 right there. And it comes with a lot of things, actually. You can get this little box, and it comes with laundry packs, dryer sheets, refills for the field spray,
Yeah.
and the field spray bottle, bar soap that you can take a shower with or whatever, the deodorant, and the wind
basically,
detector.
priorly prepare your stuff, basically,
Literally.
before you even go out there. So,
Yeah.
priorly prepare yourself. So, next, looks like we have the wipes down there.
Yeah, so these are must-have for sure. You never know. When you gotta go, you gotta go. And when I go, I use Dude wipes.
Dude wipes.
Dude wipes. They're tried and true right there.
Dude wipes looks like they're running for a good $2.98. So,
$2.98 for a pack
yeah,
of Dude wipes, man.
And
Stay fresh.
you're telling me what they're comfortable.
Oh man, they feel so great.
Slide that off. Okay.
Alright.
And then next we have
Alright.
so
So
device here. What's that?
even this right here is a converter. This is a converter, an inverter, DC to AC. You plug it into your car, right?
Okay.
And it turns it into a little plug. Right?
That's actually pretty good. We actually definitely could use that for, especially when
We use it a
trying
lot.
to charge a camera.
We use it a lot.
Yeah. So
I mean, different, like you charging cameras, like power packs, headlamps. Like we
Yeah,
use it to
right.
charge a lot of things. So those come in really handy on the way to the hunt, the day before the hunt.
Speaking of headlamps,
things like that.
let's get ready to move into there.
All right, so moving into the headlamps right here, we have our Black Diamond Storm. This is a really good headlamp that you can pick up at a lot of different places. You can get it online. You can pick it up at
I'm
Dick's
actually
Academy.
pulling it up right here. Black Diamond Storms. That was actually this little thing is actually pretty pricey. It's running actually for a good $74.99.
So worth it.
Right.
So worth it.
Yeah, I mean you gotta have your sight. You
gotta have vision out there.
especially when you're going in at early, early morning.
Oh man,
considering, you know,
before light, you need light.
3 o'clock and everything else like that. Where's that other one right there?
All right, so this one is not an expensive option, but probably even I would even say better than the Storm right there. This is a Danforth headlamp right here, LED, just Danforth
How many colors
LED
does that come
headlamp.
in?
It comes in a lot of different colors actually. This is just a black, you know, the black with the flag.
And then the light, how many?
We got a lot of different light modes on it. We actually have the regular, the spotlight, and then both, and then we got the strobe.
Okay.
Also,
yeah, actually, that's
red
actually running. I got it right here, $19.99.
$19.99.
And it does come in multiple colors.
So
It's
many
American
colors.
Flag, blue, camo.
It is American made.
Yeah, that's actually it's a good headlamp.
Man, that's a really good headlamp. That's my favorite
And
headlamp
then
actually.
what's in that bag right over there?
All right.
It's actually,
So
that's been intriguing me. I'm actually interested to know what's in there.
So this bag right here,
You always have
speaking
that
of
on.
sight,
Always have that on your chest.
I do. I always have these on me. These things are probably my favorite. I love glassing. So these are the Vortex 12x50 Crossfire HDs. These things. Vortex is an amazing company, by the way. I mean, these binoculars have served me very well.
I mean, even from last time we were out there, I remember end up using your binoculars. I know how hard it is to actually see deer, especially when they're in those trees like that. So those actually come in very good, very good handy.
Yeah, they come in handy for sure.
That's
That's
very good handy with the studded and everything.
yeah,
It's all good.
it's all good.
It's all good. All
Another
right.
buff out.
Buff out.
Moving on, we have the Halo XL 450s. It's a rangefinder.
Okay.
This is a rangefinder. You press a little button and it tells you how far things are.
Okay.
This comes in handy because, like, when you got to take that shot, especially if it's a long distance shot or whatever you got, like, you need to know the range. Like, you need to know where you're at with that deer.
That's
Okay.
actually running for $109.99.
$109.99.
They always put that 99 in there.
They always throw the 99. Like,
We know
why?
it's 110.
We know it's 110. It's all good.
But
Taxes,
you need,
come on.
But you need a rangefinder.
Yeah,
Definitely
you need a rangefinder, you guys. Like, get out there.
Just because
Just some
you
range.
never know if you're not gonna miss, if you're gonna miss your shot.
You gotta dial in your scope and everything. Like, sometimes, like, especially with them far shots like that, man. Like, you gotta.
Yeah. So guys, let's actually let's get ready to move into the weapons.
All right, weapons. Let's start with our secondary weapons, okay? We'll start with the knife.
Knife. You always need a good knife.
Big facts. Big cat board knives. This knife is tried and true for sure. It's
Looks tried and true.
I mean, it's been through it, man. I mean, yeah, this thing has cleaned many animals, and
looks like I have it pulled up here for $54.99. So that's a good pricey knife. You know, it's definitely quality.
quality. It is definitely a quality knife. And yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. It's great. Great knife to have.
So what's the side piece there?
All right, side piece. The Canik TP9 SFX. We're not gonna go into all the accessories on it. I mean, it's built up. I mean, it's a great little piece. I have a flashlight, red dot sight on it. That's good enough. I mean, super bright flashlight. It's the Surefire flashlight and Holosun red dot.
And the Canon that runs for a good $550.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good pricey little.
Yeah, you don't have to have all the accessories. Like I said, I just like it. I know it's
The
accurate.
main things that you would say that you would probably need would be the knife and
the knife and the rifle.
And of course your rifle.
Yeah, that
But
would
you
be
just
the
never
main
know.
essential, but you never know. And the only reason that I carry this is because sometimes we go into some sticky looking situations, man.
Right.
We do out on public land, like you never know, right? So I keep that with me just as just personal protection. That's it. Sometimes you're not allowed to have it, so you got to keep it in the truck or off the land in general. On some public land, you can't even carry at all unless you're hunting with the firearm itself. So make sure you guys read up on your rules and regulations once again, just like the first video.
So,
Last but not least,
the rifle.
yeah, the rifle. So this is a Ruger American,
The Ruger American.
6.5 Creedmoor. Great gun. It is an amazing gun. It's actually a really cheap rifle. I mean, it is.
Yeah, it's only running for $480.
Yeah. So $480 will get you this rifle. I mean,
Without
brand new.
scope.
Without a scope, obviously.
Yeah, it's without the scope.
I mean, I had a great man tell me once before that you can get an amazing rifle, a super expensive rifle, and terrible optics, and you won't hit anything. I mean, it'll be terrible for you. It'll be a terrible rifle. But then again, you can get a cheap rifle and put amazing optics on it, and I mean, it's the best rifle that you'll ever own. And the reason is if you can't see your target, if you can't get in on that target, then you're not going to hit that target, period. So the optics is everything for any rifle. And speaking of the optics, the optics that I have on this rifle right here is the Vortex Diamondback Tactical 620-450.
Okay, that's running for about a good
$500.
$500.
$500.
$500 right.
Right.
Sight on that.
And of course, that's without the mounts. So, yeah,
So you're looking at
it gets pricey when you get up in optics. And I mean, you
you're
can
looking
buy,
at that's a
but
good
Vortex,
$900 rifle.
they haven't let me down yet, man. Vortex. So check those guys out.
Altogether.
All together, it's
Good $900 altogether.
it's a pricey gun. Close to $1,000, everything on there. But I mean, it's so worth it. Like I said, good optics. That's what you want.
I mean, you're trying to get the kill, so you gotta make sure your equipment's ready for it.
Right. And of course, along with the gun, you want to be able to prop yourself up somewhere, right? If you don't have a good place to prop yourself up on, you're stuck holding this gun, right? The whole time shaking for a shot, right? So to combat that, you have your tripods, your bipods, your shooting poles, something where you can rest your gun up on. Like,
That's actually really handy.
yeah, it comes in really handy for sure.
So that looks like that's running for that port up here. About 228.
228, the Vanguard
You'd say
Quest.
it's probably about 230 with tax.
Yeah, this one right here is the Vanguard Quest T62U. It's super helpful for sure.
Yeah, closed the gun real comfortably and everything. I remember I used it.
Yeah, you used it with this gun.
So yeah, it actually works pretty well.
Yeah,
Alrighty, so the blind, of course we definitely
the
need
blind.
that.
So we use the blind a lot, just because we hunt a lot of public land and we don't feel comfortable putting tree stands up, and leaving, we don't. That's why we don't use cameras. We don't use tree stands. The blind, we go out there, pop it up, boom, we're in there,
It
right?
can be a quick in and out kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now, of course, one thing that we've run into difficulties with the blind is when you're, if you don't want to get something that's going to be too extra sturdy or too hard. If you're just trying to go in as a quick situation, you want something that's just going to pop up.
Yeah, just a pop-up blind.
If
Just
you-
a
if-
pop-up ground blind.
You don't want to have something that you're going to have to build and
Yeah, like a
screw together.
like a
'Cause
permanent stand. Like
There's some blinds, as I'm researching it, they look like tanks.
Yeah.
they're running about $3,000 or so.
We're not talking those type of ground blinds.
So-
We're talking just a little pop up.
A little pop-up blind. Ours runs about 130,
Yeah.
something like that. So
Yeah, like the Rhinos. The Rhinos have a good pop up
yeah,
ground blind with the
actually the Rhino runs about a good
Yeah.
130.
yeah.
So a good blind, you know, if you just want something that's gonna pop up that you can just sit into,
Yeah.
that actually helps out a lot. All right, so last but not least, license.
License, man.
Yeah, definitely probably one of the most important items.
The most important.
Definitely can't be hunting without a license.
Be
You
legal.
definitely don't want to be get caught dragging a deer out without that, you know. So
And turn into a bad day real quick.
real fast. So make sure you have those. Always have, you know, either a copy or something like that on you.
Yeah.
So just in case you ever get checked or whatever, you have your identification and everything like that on you. So
Yeah. Bunch of tags, license, everything on you.
yes, sir. So guys, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have something that you prefer to take out on your outings and everything, leave us a comment. You know, let us know. We're always looking for input and everything, so we can you know, keep constantly learning and growing. You know,
For
So-
sure, for sure.
But guys, I think that's it.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was born ready. Let me get some raspberry. Razzle dazzle. Oh, are we? Oh, razzle dazzle.
Go ahead. Alright, ready?
Alright.
Alright. I'm Edward Goodman Jamassi.
Here we're gonna go over and tell you guys what we use out in the field every day. That we go out. Not every day, because we don't go out every day. But when we do go out.
Basically, what we use in going into exclusive details on this equipment.
Yeah.
Alright.